got a bunch of teams and star players fighting for their life, fighting for, legacy in their college career. We got somebody else fighting for their life on the other side of things in entertainment. We've been mentioning it a little bit here and there throughout the pod.
That transition,
But
that transition was fucking gold. Good job.
Listen, man, he's fighting for his life, man. Literally, when the Department of Homeland Security come at you, it's a different ball game. What do they say? These agencies don't come after you unless they have like real evidence, right? Like they looking for something. So of course, this guy Diddy, he's been in our lives. Know Diddy for how long now? Department of Homeland Security raided his LA and Miami homes. Who knows? It's a bunch of rumors out there. Who knows what they were looking for? We seen the video of his son, in cuffs, being brought out the house. Diddy's Love Jet LLC Jet all is found in Anguilla, I think it was, or either Antigua or Anguilla, one of the areas. And video of Diddy at Miami's executive airport, kind of just wallowing. But I did see a video 2 days ago with Diddy and Stevie J just like in a Miami crib, just chilling, right? So obviously, Homeland Security, we're getting all these agencies on Diddy. He's, I guess, accused because no charges have been brought yet of sex trafficking. They're looking for evidence or whatever, what may have you. But I know we got a lot of thoughts. We've been listening to this guy's music for forever. You were more than my girl. We were like brothers. Questions there for that bar.
Nothing.
Late night we used to play Fight Under Covers. No Diddy.
Nothing.
Good God.
Nothing in the music is aging well. Let's just
nothing in the music is aging well. Sean, talk to me though. Like we've had a lot of side conversations about this. We've heard things over the years of just weird things being around Diddy and his energy and the parties being a little bit off kilter. So thoughts. We leaving this open.
He likes to party, and the type of partying is out of pocket. You know what I'm saying? It's out of bounds. It's a flagrant. There needs to be a flag on the play. You know what I'm saying? Like he's here's the thing. There's always been allegations, and I think that but we know that a lot of what is happening with Homeland Security and the FBI and all the authorities that are involved has to do with the allegations that come from the civil suit. They're going to investigate these allegations because it's not like it's unfounded. The man just finished paying settlement in order for it to go away with the situation with Cassie, and it's very serious stuff. Sodomy, rape. You know what I'm saying? Like the R word. Stop smiling, man. It's not funny.
No, I'm just saying it's like with everything. Like it's like all of this stuff coming out.
I gotta go back to my island roots. And I gotta say this. Like, my mom always used to say, what's done in the dark always come to the light, baby.
To the light.
Yeah, man.
And the only thing I really want to say on it is, it's just like, from a industry perspective, entertainment in general.
Yeah.
You get a lot of people that who have been around and they've done things and they want to push the envelope, and that's okay if that's what you want to do. That's your own personal decision. I think the issue comes into play is when you get people who are looking to make it and they decide to compromise themselves.
Right.
Like, I know a lot of people who didn't compromise themselves. And they're not who we know and believe they should be, because they didn't compromise. So,
maneuvers. While you're talking, I have a very specific question for you, right, regarding this, because we've kind of seen similar situations happen in the past. Michael Jackson, R. Kelly, so on and so forth. at what point or how do we separate the art from the artist, right? Because we've heard the saying like over and over again, never want to meet your idol because they could end up disappointing you. But in Diddy's case, and what he's meant from an entertainment industry perspective and a music perspective, we've all listened to him growing up. But at what point can you separate the art from the artist and say, well, that part of it's fucked up, but the art was still. Can we still appreciate the art in the same light?
Right. I think so. I think definitely. I think so. I think when you talk about the art and purely the art, now we can get into situations where we're dissecting things that are said and lyrics and stuff like that to say, okay, that's a sign right there that he was doing some freak shit back in the day because he said this. Yeah, we can do that, but there is something to be said about being like watching a process of a record being created, and being there and watching the talent and the work that goes into it. I mean, Diddy had such an amazing ear, to create music that that we still listen to this day. I mean, like, Ready to Die is literally like top 3 albums all time for me. You know what I'm saying? So
I don't disagree with you to a point, not to interrupt you, but
no, you didn't interrupt me. But go ahead.
I apologize, good brother. But what about R. Kelly's catalog? Do we listen to R. Kelly? I know you do, but there is taboo centered around what the meaning of his lyrics and his songs carry over to because of the situations that he's been through in the art
imitates life and life imitates art. So there's gonna be some real shit in the music that happening in real life, but there's still that art piece of it, like to still turn it into art and still get people to like it and buy into it. I mean, I
understand what you're saying. That you cannot take away from the creativity of the artist, of the producer, because that is what endeared us to the sound, to the music, and made us fans of exactly what they put out.
I'll put it like this, right? I saw a quote the other day, like Tim Duncan said, he respects Jordan, he doesn't like him. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's the same thing. Like,
so we're pulling my homie Jordan into it.
No,
please don't go there. Please don't.
I'm not going there. But what I'm saying is, I could like your art and think, oh, you're a shit person. Like,
yeah.
I wouldn't mess with you like on no level. But the art is good.
You spinning Diddy on Apple Music right now? Nah, he ain't spinning no Diddy.
Nah, I think you know what? I think the issue, and we have to look at it as it's a cultural thing. You know what I mean? Because if that's the case, bro, if we go back to every single artist,
nigga, it's a rule of law thing.
No. I'm talking about music. Music.
This motherfucker's busting asses, watching niggas fuck Cassie. And,
hold on, wait a second.
It's wild, bro.
Wait a second. Here's what I have to say, right?
I was trying to keep that part out of it. Separate.
I really want to say this, and this is kind of what I didn't want to be so explicit with it, but I'm gonna say it, right? Like, when I say people compromise themselves, like, you can't be like, okay, I'm gonna do this, then now be like, well, what you did to me was wrong, because it was, regardless, there's the power dynamic, you know what I'm saying? But there are people that I know have been in weird situations and walked the hell away and said,
I'm good.
It ain't worth that much
Yeah.
to me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It ain't
but to your point, then turn around and then show up in court saying, these wrongs were done to me. I'm suing on a civil level, when damn well you knew what you were walking into the situation, and then now you want to turn around and show up and sue a nigga.
I think the only
exactly
person
what you walked into.
The only person, like for me, like the whole Cassie situation, like I feel like she's 100% justified. But like all these grown men that's talking about, oh, I was being groomed.
Yeah.
Bro, ain't no man telling me for no amount of money that Stevie J about to fuck me. It's not happening.
No Diddy.
No, nothing.
No, nobody.
It's not happening.
Nobody. I know nobody.
Nah.
Not gonna be able to do it.
Yeah.
Mm-mm. I can't go for that. No.
No can do.
You know, so it's just like, and it go back to the same thing. Like I always say, like, and I get into it, you know, with a lot of females in my family, my wife, you know what I'm saying, my sister, my mom. Like, I go back to Bill Cosby. Bill Cosby was that nigga. Maybe he didn't have to use the Quaaludes, but you went to his room back in this shit. You went to Bill Cosby room.
Would he do this
in the 70s? Mm-hmm. You went to Bill Cosby room back in the 70s.
He was that nigga, yeah.
We know what you're going for. He messed up because he want to drop weight. He like lifeless chicks, apparently.
That's his thing.
But like in some instances, the victim has to take ownership of their part in the situation as well.